Hi everybody and welcome to the Open Equine midweek market commentary for the 16th of October. My name's Simon Clark from Trade with Precision and I'll be discussing the markets that are of key interest right now. Now the first market I'm going to talk about today here is gold. This is the mini gold futures contract, the ATYG contract. And I'll talk through the timeframes and tell you how I see this actually corresponding with some interesting levels here on the lower timeframes. But let's start at the higher timeframes first of all and take a look at the monthly chart. So here on the monthly we can see that we've been, since its price has actually made its peak here in 2011, we've been in a downtrend and price has now sort of pulled down quite extensively. We extended over from the moving averages, pulled back in, almost got back into the sort of sell zone there, and now we're starting to sell off again. Haven't quite got the moving averages in the right order here on the monthly, but we have got some lovely convergence here on the indicators. If we come down to the weekly chart here, we can see on the weekly chart the context of this trend, and we've now got a lovely formation of a trend here on the weekly chart. Nice downtrend, nice lower lows and lower highs, moving averages all in the right order, and lovely convergence here on the indicators. Now price came down and it tested some nice interesting levels, and we've now sort of broken down, tested 1200, pushed back up for a few weeks, and now we're starting to roll back over. Now the other level that we tested through this sort of congestion here was 1320, and you can see that it corresponded with this low here and with all the, so you know, the highs and the lows through this consolidation. Price has now broken through that and continued its move to the downside. Now if we come down to the lower time frames, come down to the daily here, we can just see this price action in more detail. So we've got our 1320 level there. We can see that now price has broken decisively under that level. We've got all of our moving averages in the right order. We've got some lovely convergence here on the indicators too. A little bit overextended here from the moving averages, and you can see that we've sort of started to have a bit of a pullback towards them. So when I come down to the lower time frame, so this is the 480 chart here, and I'll just zoom this up. This is our 1320 level, which we can see has been prior support, resistance in price. Price has now broken underneath that, moved down to this other level, which has also been tested and corresponds quite strongly on lower time frames, lower than the 480. So this is the 1275 level. We can see that this level, you know, price has come down, it's tested this level once here, and it's found then, as price has broken under it, it's found resistance there and it's found support there too. Now at the moment we've got all of our moving averages in the right order, we've got the lovely context of this downtrend here as well, so we've got constant lower lows, we've got lower highs as well, and prices now, we had a big move down recently. Prices pulled back up right above this level, and now we're testing this level again with the past two candles. We've got some nice convergence here on the indicators, but just taking a look at what's happened here, we've had market tried to move up yesterday, or in the past candle I should say, and the market's rejected it. You know, high prices have been rejected. We've got a very sort of nice indecisive candle here, or two indecisive candles here at the moment. They happen to be right in the sell zone there, sitting right on top of this 1275 level. So what I'm looking for here is, if price breaks underneath this 1275 level, we could get sort of trend flow trading opportunities to the downside, and we certainly can look for, you know, a retest of these old lows down here. So this was sort of 1250 of this sort of level down here. Okay, the next market I'm going to take a look at here is Australian dollar against the US dollar. Now if we take a look at the monthly chart, we can see from the monthly chart that prices, from this sort of sideways consolidation, price pulled down, we came down, tested 9,000, and now we're starting to move back up again. At this moment in time, you know, what we can see from these higher time frames, that there's pretty much nothing in the way for price to get back up to, or the sort of next level of support and resistance I should say, is here around the parity level, which, you know, price has tested this level numerous times, especially when we come down to the lower time frames. Nothing else, we can't really sort of gain a great deal more detail here from the monthly chart. mixed picture with the moving averages, and we've just got a sort of pullback here, or convergence I should say, with the price direction with our indicators. When we come down to the weekly chart here, we can see a bit more detail here. So we've got this level here just above the sort of parity level. In fact, on this time frame I can just sort of move that down slightly, and if I open this up, you'll see that the sort of parity level is the sort of first level that price has tested a few times through here, and there's another level just up here. If I mark that in just a bit higher, where it sort of corresponds with these sort of previous lows through here. Now that's a long way away. At this moment in time, price tested 9,000. We've now sort of formed a new uptrend here. We've got a new high, higher low. Price is breaking up towards a higher high here. We've got lovely convergence here on our indicators, so nice strong momentum here in the markets. And price had this 9,400 level, which had to get through. This level, as we can see, was also prior support and resistance. Now price sort of hovered around this level for a period of time, for a few weeks, and now we've broken decisively above it. Now when we come down to the lower time frames and take a look here at the daily, we can see here on the daily we've got nice strong price action, nice clear series of higher highs and higher lows here in the trend. Well, moving averages are all starting to fan out now, and you've got some nice geometry there, and we've also got some lovely convergence here on the indicators too. Now what I've done is I've come down to the 60-minute chart, so this is a much lower time frame. Let me just open this up, because I really wanted to just highlight some of the trading opportunities on this market. There's some lovely nice strong action here. We've got some nice trends as the price sort of moves to the upside and the moving averages fan out. We've had a bit of a sideways consolidation recently, and we've formed this level here. So this is a 95 sort of 40-ish sort of level. We can see that price has tested this a number of times through here. At the same time, whilst price has been testing this level, we've now got higher lows formed here in price. So moving averages starting to fan out. We've got higher lows as price is compressing up against this level. We've also got some nice convergence here on the indicators as well. So possible, momentum breakout trading opportunities as this level gets broken, and then of course trend flow opportunities from there. Okay, so the last market I'm going to talk about today here is sugar, and this is the at SB. And if we take a look here on the monthly chart, we can see from the monthly chart that price has been in a solid downtrend for quite a period of time. Recently, we've now sort of started to form, for the past couple of months, we've started to form a new uptrend here in price. If we come across to the weekly chart, we can see this price action in a lot more detail. So we've had very strong momentum to the downside, very strong price action as price has just been falling back down. We've now got the formation here. If I open this up a little bit so we can get a bit more detail, we can see that we've, from this low, we've now made a higher low and higher highs as price has now been sort of pushing back up towards the 20 level. We've got some nice momentum here in the indicators as well, and looking like we're getting a bit of a further pullback. So if we come down to the lower time frames and we start to get a bit more perspective on this sort of recent move to the upside. So if we take a look at the daily chart here, we can see the price action in more detail. We can see that this up move that we've had here for the past couple of months has actually formed a very nice upward trend, and we've got a nice clear series of higher highs and higher lows. Our moving averages are all fanning in the right order, and we've got some nice geometry here, and we've also got some lovely convergence here on the indicators too. Now if we just notice the recent price action yesterday, the market became very overextended from the moving averages, hit the $19 level and fell back right into the buy zone. Now we're sitting there right at the buy zone at this moment in time, and if I come across to the 480 chart here, we can see again the formation of this lovely trend here on the 480 chart. Again, we can see how price actually comes back into the buy zone, how it respects the buy zone before finding new momentum and pushing to the high side. And we've also got lovely convergence here on the indicators too. Now, just looking where price is at the moment, it was overextended when it was up at this level up here, and it pulled back. We've now got some small candles forming there right in the buy zone area. So we've got potential trend flow trading opportunities here on the 480 chart as this market sort of if these levels get broken, these little candles get broken to the high side, we've got a potentially sort of trend flow trading opportunity here in the context of the daily and the 480 time frame trends. So this is the sort of things that I'm looking for here on Sugar Beet, and just looking for trend flow opportunities on these time frames. Okay, so that concludes the midweek market outlook and potential trading opportunities to look out for. I'd like to thank you for watching the Open Cry midweek market commentary and look forward to speaking to you next week. Bye for now.